Hey, before the video starts, make sure I drop a like down below. Shout out to all my loyal subs. Also, you guys think 2K19 is going to be good or trash? Let me know. Type 1 in the comments if you think it's going to be good. Type 2 if you think it's going to be trash. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Yo, what's good, guys? Peter here. We are back with another video. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. You already know, man. We've got some more juice on 2K19. This game is approaching fast. The actual game comes out in just over 2 weeks, and the prelude comes out in I think 9 days, something like that. So in terms of what we actually know about the game, I mean, we don't really know too much. There's some leaks. I've posted a lot of leaks. There's a lot of leaks I still haven't actually posted. We have gotten a little bit of news, but I mean, considering that the prelude, which isn't like a demo, it's actually like part of the game, it continues on to the actual 2K game. Like, considering that drops in just over a week, we don't really have too much on the game. It's all about 2K19, man. I told you guys in the last video, it's time to say goodbye to the 2K18 videos. I might post 1 or 2 more as like not actual videos, but like saying goodbye to your best moments, or I'll probably do something like that to end off the year. But yeah, man, it's all about 2K19 from this point on. I'm sure you guys are excited. Today's video, man, today's got some big stuff. So basically, there's this whole takeover system. You guys have probably heard of it. You've gotten bits and pieces about it, but like 2K hasn't really fully explained it. So I'm gonna be doing that for you guys basically in this video. There's been bits and pieces, putting them all together, showing you guys what it really is. I think you guys are gonna actually like it. It's something that 2K hasn't really done before. Something cool in the game, and it'll probably help you decide what player to make, because it's actually like some of these, or actually most of these, have specifics on what exactly the takeover does with certain archetypes, you know, stuff like that. And then also we've got the rep system, man. I'm not gonna say anything about it yet. You guys are gonna have to see, but I kind of figured it out from kind of a leak. Wasn't too direct, nobody's really talked about it, but we've got the rep system, exactly how it's gonna be for 2K19, man. So if you haven't already, make sure I drop a like down below. We're trying to hit 500 likes, and if you guys do not have noties on, make sure you guys turn them on. You guys are not gonna want to miss another video with all the 2K19 juice coming out. Why would you want to miss a video, man? You really don't. You're gonna be lost in loop, man. You're gonna be living under a rock. And like I said, I'm posting daily from now until 2K19, up through 2K19. You know, you guys know you're not gonna want to miss that either. So just make sure you have noties on. But anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so the takeover system, man. This is kind of complicated. It's really new. It's something 2K hasn't really done before, but it's similar to the grand badge, similar to the fire symbol, similar to the red rings below your player, all from like previous 2Ks, right? But the takeover system is kind of different. We got a lot of bits and pieces of this from Twitter and stuff, but we haven't really got like a definite announcement, like exactly this is what takeover is from 2K. But from all those bits and pieces, we pretty much know everything anyway. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. And of course, we got to start off with, you know, some classic Mike Wang tweets. Your boy Mike Wang going off on Twitter, man. So he starts off by saying this: takeover is the fire icon. So it's kind of similar to like 2K18. It's the fire icon and badges meshed together. When you get hot, you get plus 12 for primary attributes, plus 6 to secondary attributes. Your badges get boosted, and you unlock unique skills based on your archetype, which we're going to talk about later. Later, he said pump fake draw fouls have been reworked, much more reliable now, and for those keeping track, takeover boosts will probably be closer to 10 for primary and 5 for other ratings. So it's looking pretty nice, you know, similar to how things were before. I'm liking it so far. It kind of adds an arcade aspect to the game. You guys remember that poll, like people wanted arcade. It's something similar to the grand badge, but it's also different. So you actually activate it on command. So you have the ability to activate it actually off rip. It's not a badge, but it's tied to your primary archetype. You won't have the full capabilities of your takeover until your badges and ratings are up. So the more badges you have, or upgraded badges you have, and the higher your overall is, the better your takeover ability will be. The length depends on your overall, so bums can get it, but it's going to be super short, and you're probably not going to be able to do much with it. And I know what you guys are thinking, man. This seems overpowered, because this is the thing. When 2K releases some ability or something in the game like this, I'm not trying to be mean, but like the game testers aren't the best at the game. So like when a good person gets their hands on it, you really get to see people push the limits of whatever it is and maximize what it can really do. And that's where you get to see, is it too overpowered and does it need to be nerfed? So we're not gonna really see that until the game comes out. The thing is, a lot of things like that just get put in the game, just like 2K18, and they never get patched. But he said exactly this: And I'll be monitoring the community closely every day to make sure all the builds are properly balanced. Now, I can't say that I 100% believe this just because they kind of say something like this every year. But, I mean, it sounds good. There's nothing bad about that. You know, if you're going to really do that, because that's probably one of the main problems with archetypes, go ahead, man. Make sure the takeover isn't too overpowered. Make sure that you're not having pure stretch bigs and shooting contested threes and that being called comp stage players. That'll make 2K like 3 times better. I really hope 2K, you know, breaks out of their hole and does this, because they've kind of dug themselves a hole with them just not being involved with the community, not patching things that need to be patched every year, even though they somehow come out with like 15 patches. So if they break the bad streak, the cold streak with this, and update the game throughout the year, making sure it's balanced. I told you guys, like, the game's gonna be popping when it comes out no matter what. The key is to make it balanced, and the key is to make it last the whole year by updating it. Now, I told you guys this is specific to your archetype, which is your primary archetype, and there's been actually so many bits and pieces of it that there's been a table that was made. I don't know who made this. Hey, if you made this, oh, thanks, man, because it makes it a lot easier. It's separated into basically all the archetypes and what the takeover ability means for each and every one of them. So you can see the table right here on the screen. I'm gonna be like over here, and the table is gonna be like right there. So it separates into the bigs and the guards, even though small forward isn't guard. You guys know how that works. And then out of those, they have the 5 main archetypes. So let's just go through these, man. I'm pretty sure this is gonna help you guys decide what you're gonna make for your player build. I already know I'm gonna make regardless. I knew before they even announced this whole takeover thing, but let's go through these, man. So playmakers are the only ones who can put somebody on their back with an ankle breaker, which is cool, you know, because I've seen some stretch bigs, you know, getting ankle breakers. Not like they're overpowered already enough, but that's cool, man. They also get boost to their shot after breaking somebody off the dribble, and an extra dimer like buff for their teammates. Next, shot creators get a boost when shooting advanced jumpers like spin and step back shots. They also break ankles with step back jumpers when in takeover, which shows that shot creators are gonna have really high ball handling again. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you could actually make a 6'5" shot creator, pure shot creator in 2K18, and he gets speed boost at 97 overall. I'm not kidding, which is crazy. You know, pure slashers couldn't speed boost. For a sharpshooter just to be able to speed boost, you have to make his playmaking his primary archetype, which is good because, you know, speed boosting sharpshooters ruined 2K17. Not complaining about that. Speaking of sharpshooters, this is also the same for the stretch big. Takeover modifies the shot windows for shooting builds to make it easier to hit perfect timing, aka greens. It also boosts or unlocks the full potential of the shooting badges. For example, Limitless with sharps and takeover can bomb from career range with any effectiveness. Slashers get a big boost when using Euro, Cradle, Hop Step, and Spin Lays, and boosted contact dunks and takeover. Dunkers unlock special contact dunks that nobody else can get. I hope these are new animations that we haven't seen before. You know, we've kind of had the same dunk animations in the recent 2Ks, but I'm happy to see what that's going to be, man. That's going to be cool. Like, if you're playing a slasher, he has his takeover badge, like, you're not going to want to be under the basket. Defender, aka lockdowns, that really were probably the worst archetype this year. I mean, no, I take that back, but a lot of people made them in 2K17 and they kind of just disappeared this year. Shot contest boosts ability to cut off dribblers and make them pick up the ball, cancel out offensive takeover skills, boosted steals, including exclusive ability to knock ball loose on catches, advantage on securing 50-50 balls, chuck and grab with fewer fouls and more aggressive, I can't talk, fewer fouls and more aggressive content. That's a lot of stuff, man. I don't know, 2K, you guys trying to bring back the lockdowns? We gotta find out, man. The key to lockdowns being good is they gotta be able to shoot, man. And with the archetype system leaks, that might be the case again. On to the big man, rebounder. Now, this is a lot different. This might be the most overpowered one. Last cleaners gotta love this year. This is like a direct quote from one of Mike Wang's tweets. One of my favorite additions is in the takeover. They get a target on the floor showing where the ball is going to go on missed shots, giving them a huge rebounding advantage. They also get elbow clearouts off offensive rebounds or after offensive rebounds prior to putbacks. What? Okay, so you're telling me that you're going to get a target on the floor that shows exactly where the ball is going to go. That can either be really way too overpowered or just slightly overpowered. Think of it, if somebody shoots the ball, you already know it's going to miss and you know exactly where it's going to go. That's way too overpowered. It's over at that point. Hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully it has to hit like the rim first. That'll make it a little bit better. I don't know. That really depends on the timing of it. So I'm excited to see how that's going to work out. I wouldn't make a glass cleaner just for that though, especially considering they're inside center. Post scorers get a lot in Takeover: power back downs, clear outs, and spin drive content unique to their arc, boosted hooks, fades, shimmies. That's basically what they already have. Like, post scorers are already extremely good, so they're basically getting a boost to everything that already makes them overpowered. That's huge. Stretch big is the exact same as the sharpshooter. Athletic finishers, mainly the same as slasher, but they can clear guys out in the paint for dunks since it's tougher for them to beat guys off the dribble. Finally, ending it off with the paint protector, they get exclusive block content, snatch and grab blocks, then smash shot percentages on good contests. They also cancel offensive takeover skills when they're hot. E.g., you can clear out a hot RP. I can't think of what that stands for, but that's kind of similar to the slasher. You know, they get exclusive animations with their takeover skill, which I like. Paint protectors have never really been good in Park. I'd be very surprised if they become a thing next year. But yeah, that's exactly what every single archetype can do with their takeover ability. Hopefully that helped you decide what you're gonna make next year, considering that we already pretty much know the archetype system and all that stuff. Now, to close things off, we've got a huge leak on the rep system. Alright, so Mike Wang, he tweets this out. It starts off with having to do with Takeover, by the way. He says, Takeover just applies to your primary archetype until you reach 94 overall, and at that point, you get Takeover for both primary and secondary arcs, and if you're a pure, you stay hot longer. I had to read this tweet a couple times. I actually put this tweet in my last video, but I had to read this a couple times to realize what this is saying. You unlock something really big. I mean, Takeover is a big deal. You guys already know. We have all of this stuff on it already. You unlock the ability to actually use it for 2 different abilities at 94. And key thing right there, 94. And what 2K with a rep system have you unlocked something at all significant at an overall level? None. The answer is none. The only thing you unlock at overall is just attribute upgrades, and that's actually your attribute upgrades unlock your overall. The only 2K that you got anything for getting overalls in was 2K18, and that did not have a rep system. The overall system was supposed to replace the rep system, and it clearly failed. So it makes sense now, right? This is a significant thing that you're unlocking at an overall, which pretty much means that the rep system next year is the same as 2K18. There's a lot of problems that do arise with that rep system. The main problem being that people were incentivized to not play Park and play My Career to grind the rep. Therefore, the rep was not a good representation of how good you are, because you could have just played My Career or Pro-Am and been a 99 overall, and people would think you're good when you just weren't, because you played against bots or you played walk-on against pretty much bots. Now, if they somehow do this and implement some sort of Park rep system that's exclusive to Park, that's a lot better. But just looking at this, if you really think about it, you'll know that they're doing at least part of the road to the 99 thing again. This was actually a rumor. I don't want to make a whole video about it, but this was a rumor like a month ago from a pretty reliable source. Let's just call it an unconfirmed leak. But I didn't want to come to conclusions, you know. But I mean, based on this, it's kind of revealing how the rep system is going to be next year. And because of that, we get Road to 99 again. I hope, I mean, I don't know how they could really do Road to 99 without My Career grinding. The only way I can think, like I said, is adding like an exclusive Park rep. So maybe you upgrade things that make your player better in the Road to 99. So for example, this Takeover makes your player better, but like rep rewards like mascots or whatever we end up getting would be in that like exclusive Park system. So with that being said, guys, let me know what you think about that. Let me know, you think that we're going to get the exact same Road to 99 thing? Do you think that somehow this has nothing to do with rep? Do you think you're going to add a new exclusive Park rep, which would be nice? Let me know in the comment section below, man. I gave you guys my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching, man. That's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, make sure you guys drop a like down below. As always, we're trying to hit 500 likes. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on notice to join the family. We are on that 80K grind. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.